Maria Populova of Russia gets us underway, and the skier to watch out for here is Marie Boucher of France, number 11, bib number 11. Lost one race last season. That was here, in fact, on this piece to Andrea Rothfuss of Germany. But Populova has a chance to set the time here for the others to beat. Over the terrain change at the late jump, tucks in, fastest part of the course, 1:12, 69 miles an hour for Populova. As she comes into the finishing pitch, in sight of the finish now for the Russian. Couple of gates from home. Populova tucks for the line, and the time is 1:41.37. Seven different classes in the standing category. LW1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 7, 6 to 8, and 9. Now, this is Celine Jamback of France in the LW92 class, where skiers have impairment that affects arms and legs, with some skiers having coordination problems. And depending on their abilities, they will ski with one or two skis or one or two poles, and in the case of Jamback, she has all the equipment. She tucks over the late jump just to get thrown a little bit out of shape, but 1:15.86 is 5 seconds quicker than Populova's time, and so Jamback looking to take the lead, which she does. 1:34.88, some 6.5 seconds quicker than the Russian Populova. You can see the physical exertion it's taken on her, and she has a word with Populova at the bottom. Jamback leads the way, 1:34.88. Now, from the Netherlands, Anna Jacobson sets off. She has the two outriggers because she's on one ski. This is the LW2 class. Skiers have significant impairment in one leg. Good round that control gate, nice and tight. Now Jacobson going nicely. Oh, and she's missed the gate. She's got her line all wrong, and she's missed the control gate, and Jacobson is out of the downhill. You can hear the shriek of anguish. She got her line all wrong. Real disappointment from the skier from the Netherlands. Fourth in training one. She skied out. Wow. Massive disappointment for her. So Allison Jones of the United States is the next out of the gate. Currently third in the World Cup rankings, being in the same class as Jacobson before her, the LW2. And Jones trying to get into an aerodynamic position as she comes off the late jump. 1:15.20 for Jones. It's inside the time of our current leader, Jamback. And Jones really travelling. And she stops the clock, 1:34.09. She leads here in Sochi. With 4 to go, Allison Jones of the United States leads the way with a time of 1:34.09. But next in the start hut is Marie Boucher. She really has started to dominate this standing category. Second to Rothfuss here a year ago. She swept the board in La Molina at the World Championships last year, won 5 gold medals, and she wants to do the same here. Boucher stops at a 1:12.84. 2 seconds inside the time of Jones. And Boucher looks like she is going to take the lead away from Jones, just steps back into line. Wow, 1:34.09 is smashed. 1:30.72 for Marie Boucher of France. A brilliant run from the young skier. Now, Andrea Rothfuss of Germany in LW682 class, the same as Boucher. Rothfuss third in the last Paralympics, second. Oh no! She's skied out like Jacobson before. Andrea Rothfuss, who had such high hopes of medaling here in the downhill, is not going to finish. Wow, huge disappointment for Rothfuss. She will ski other disciplines, but as I say, had high hopes in the downhill. So Boucher definitely has a medal. Next up, Inga Medvedeva in the LW2 class. Medvedeva currently first in the World Cup standings. Won the last 2 races in Treviso coming into these games. Full of confidence, 4th at the World Championships last year. Just gets thrown a little wide by that roller. Now has the line just right. Snow holding up okay at the moment. You can see a few ruts forming. 45.07, that's 6/10 off the pace of Boucher. Over the bear's brow. Next time check of Boucher, 1:12.84. That's just after the lake jump, which is here. At the bottom of this pitch, the red line. And she's within touching distance, 0.46 off the pace. She's closed the gap from 0.6 to 0.46. Medvedeva within sight of the finish. Boucher's time, 1:30.72. The crowd make lots of noise in the finish area. Boucher's time is safe. Medvedeva goes second. 1.47 off the time of Boucher. So, last in this category is Melania Coradini of Italy, in the LW681 class, the lowest ranked of all the skiers in this category. Now Coradini tries to get into that aerodynamic tuck position as much as possible. Oh no! And she's been undone by the terrain change, and she gets a smack on the back of the head from the control gate for good measures. Let's hope she's okay. Now, well, she's moved her goggles just there. Just got done by the compression after the little roller, and she couldn't regain her skis, and just there gets the smack on the back of the head. That's going to be really, really painful. So 3 of the 8 skiers not finishing the women's downhill standing.
Well, it just seems to me a lot of the girls just kind of cut that turn off a little bit, and that's no bigger.
Looks like she's okay. Wow. Marie Boucher. Well, the medic is down, so that's not a good sign at all. Now, let's see. Just having a chat to Coradini. She's being helped to her feet, and hopefully she'll be okay to get to the bottom unaided. Yeah, she looks okay. It's obviously no problems from the bang to the head. That could have been very nasty if it had come underneath the back of the helmet. But the real story, or the real surprise here, is Anja Rothfuss of Germany, who was ranked equally with Marie Boucher of France coming into this discipline, not finishing the downhill in the standing category for the women, skiing out, and Boucher has won.